And the best and the greatest day to be alive is today, a family. And welcome to the first Wise Going Live. We're doing Tech 001. So excited to be here today, fam. So, wow. It just, if you understood, it's about 4 years ago. I said I was going to do a little thing on technology, and I finally in the place where I actually can feel like I'm comfortable to be able to do it. So, get applaud just for myself. So, I want to welcome everybody coming to live for the first live, and when I'm doing it on YouTube, then we'll go from there and spread it from there. But the whole idea for the day is more than meet AI. In this age of content creating and things we're doing with photography, video work, and AI, and just in general with the general tools we have out there, figure it'd be a great opportunity to actually jump in now and start doing a live and actually work through some technologies. Some of the things I use as being a creative, and I thought it might be just very powerful just to have something in place. So I see you there. I said, "What up, Doe? What up, Doe? How you doing?" Lakeisha, thanks for coming in. I am Lakeisha.com. So I appreciate you coming in and supporting Wise Going Live. So we're doing the thing. So yeah, again, what up, Doe? So so we're gonna do a part where we call as we go and grow and stuff, we're gonna do like different segments. One of it is how to getting started, and that's kind of like talking about maybe hardware and stuff like that. So I got a nice little device that I'm gonna talk about shortly. And it's been helping me with my creativity, especially with using with taking pictures and stuff. So I want to share that very soon. And as well, we got a part that we call it in the lab. And that way we be using some of the AI tools and see how they really work. We're doing it live, right? So we're gonna test it out and see how these prompt engineering prompts and stuff like that works with some of the tools. And then we're going to do something with Gemini. So when you guys definitely stay in tune, once you guys hit the comments, make sure you share your viewpoints, and it's interactive here. So like I said, it's live, and I appreciate everyone. But before we get started, all right, guys, hey, like I said, the best and the greatest day to be alive is today. We want to see how everybody doing. So let me know from 1 to 10 how you feeling. Hit me in the chat real quick how you doing today. Because before we get there, we want to know how they feeling and how they doing in this mind. So go ahead and hit me in the chat real quick and let me know how you feeling today. I'm pretty much at I'll say 8. I give a 0.5. Woke up a little more this morning, a little tired, had a very productive week, like I think many of us. So how my I guess you say my workflow starts really on Sunday as for some of the things I do for employment, and it actually wraps up on Wednesday to a certain degree. Then after that, I really focus on some of my business and some of my personal goals for them days I'm off. So I stay pretty, I guess you say, going or being very productive. So this morning I needed a breather, catch myself for a quick moment. Then I got into overdrive mode to get some things done. So right now, boom, it's 9 o'clock. I'm like, oh man, I had to go live. So I'm about an 8.5 today. So if you guys can let me know in the chat how y'all feeling, I'm gonna go ahead and put in there my doggone self. So, and by 8.5. And so y'all guys let me know how you feeling today. Just hit the comments, and also I'm gonna do a little, I guess you'll say, self-promotion. So y'all guys, if you want to know more information, go to wisegoinglive.com. I got a whole lot of things to talk about me. Ask the things I'm doing, talk about this right here, which we're doing this live podcast, and people can sign up for, subscribe for that. So don't forget, subscribe, hit the like button, and definitely share. And also Wise Choice Media, well, that's my media production company that we focus on like AI training courses. We also focus on getting people web design based off the modern technology they're out there. So we want to make people look good while they're on the industry. So definitely want people to actually tune in and actually check us out that way as well. So we're going back to chat. Okay, all right, Lakeisha. I am Lakeisha. Okay, all right. Yo, that's better than the five. Now you're five. Then everybody need to go and talk and have a counseling session real quick. But I see that I did with the eight. I got 8.5. So thank you for commenting and stuff. So family, I'm not gonna keep you long. We're doing live. This is the first one. I think this is very interesting. So I've been going out and actually taking pictures and stuff. So I want things to actually be effective, make my photography a little bit more easier because I kind of had the minimalist mindset. I don't want to take a lot of stuff. I'm so used to taking a lot of equipment around. In these days, you simply have your phone, but sometimes I just want that grip or that feel of what is like to have a camera, like having a camera without actually having a camera, if you get what I'm saying. So just wanted to try something a little different. So fam, bam, right here, we got this actually this camera um iPhone grip right here. And it's matte safe. You can see the matteness and stuff right here, and it actually does pretty well as far as then bring back some lights and catch up. So it actually does pretty well as far as connecting and stuff. I love this part because it's chargeable. It's rechargeable, and it got a USB-C port on the end, and also have tripod mount on it as well, which is actually pretty good. So with that, I just want to share this standpoint. I love this thing, but I'm going to show you how it works for me. So I upgraded from my iPhone 15 when it came out to I went ahead and got the 17. So I went ahead and got the Cosmic Orange and everything like that. You see it in the thumbnail. I got the Cosmic Orange, Pro Max. So you got your goal, you gotta get big because of the cameras and stuff. But I wanted something, and I wanted something. Then to highlight the orange, but I do like my phone have a little, little have black coverings to it. So I chose this case right here, which had that big what they call this big camera butt they had in this new design of the 17. So it actually has that and it had the matte safe. The only thing is, if you're looking for styles and stuff, you definitely see the logo, which doesn't bother me. The logo is a little bit off center, kind of how they placed it based off the camera bump and how they redesigned and stuff. But I like the how this camera casing how it look and how it's how it look and very sturdy and it's very well protected. So I don't I'm worried about breaking anything or messing anything up. But so what I like about this case, when I get this camera grip on it, because this is the main reason why I got it. So it make it look like a camera, but it give I'm all about styles and aesthetics and how things look as well. So it give it a unique look as it look like a camera now, but it highlights some of the orange, but not all the orange. And with the black part right here, it kind of hides out, so you just get I call it a nice aesthetic. And when I go places, I just like have that feel of dealing with camera. And this right here got me a good grip, so I'm able to do photography, bam, bam, take pictures, and just got a nice look to it. And also it worked like a stand, so it actually can sit like a stand as well, and I actually like this very much. So, with MagSafe, you always can change it up. So, as I want to make it vertical, I could, as well, and bam, bam, take a picture like that. And the magnet on it, I'm still cautious as I am. The magnet on it is pretty doggone good too, so it doesn't come off. So it actually works pretty well as it actually worked pretty well as a camera grip. And like I said, I just love the style and love the feel of it. So when I go places, I easily take this out, and actually easy for me to put this in my pocket as well. One thing I do like about it, which I'm going to share with you guys just right now, and this right here, I think this is the reason why I really bought the thing because it also has a definitely light to it. So this light actually works so you can dim places, stuff like that. You can actually do it and have a mirror function as well. So you can also, the person can see themselves and the reflection and stuff. So not just that, it also have the ability to actually have a mirror on it and reflection in the light. And I just love that. I just love the ability to be able to turn on the light and be able to use it if needed. So it was definitely a winner. So I went ahead and got this stuff off of Amazon, and I thought it was is a very good price for that. So you definitely, if you want to know more about it, I have a affiliate link in the description. just go ahead and check it out. Go to the field link and let me know. And now y'all also y'all guys, y'all use any type of special grips for your iPhones or any other type of your mobile device, so let me know. Hit me in the comments. Let me know. I'd like to definitely check them out and look at them and see, like I said, this one right here is a winner for me. It does the job for me and allow me to go out and take some pictures. And I thought this was very amazing, and it actually does what I wanted to do. And like I said, the feel, it just look amazing. So, it give you a neat look. It's a talking device. When I go out, people look at it and say, "Oh, what you get that from?" And like I said, it doesn't break the bank. At the time of this recording, this only costs $20, and there are many other devices out there that are like 100 something dollars just for you to be able to do, just to have a grip. And this right here comes rechargeable and with a light. Can't get wrong with that. So I had used it a little bit. That's the best way I can describe it. I didn't use it to the point where the battery actually ran out or anything like that. So the battery life, I really cannot report on that. But what I can say is, if you're interested in have something with a grip on it, you better shoot. This right here definitely works and works very well. So this hardware in this case, it works best for me. Like I said, I have the affiliate links in the description. So definitely check them out if you're interested in something like that that actually will improve the I guess you say the look and the feel of your iPhone if you're trying to do cameras and stuff like that. Because this the iPhone 17 does pretty well as for taking pictures and everything like that. And most iPhones do. Of course, you have your competitor for Samsung and all that stuff, but they for the 17 standpoint, it does very well for what I try to do. And sometimes I do what we call media content, and most people just need stuff for their website. And this right here is more than enough. Then also with the video feature with the 4K camera on the iPhone definitely does well. And now I got this grip on here, and I had to test with this grip and see how it works. But I got an event that is actually coming up in the next couple of weeks, so I will be testing this out a lot, and I'll give y'all full report of that after I do this event. So, but I have been taking it personal and taking it out. And I thought it made. All right, fam. So with that being said, definitely check this out. I think it's an amazing piece. And now it's the part that I definitely want to make sure I want to share with y'all guys as I'm doing my first, like I said, it's the first live dealing with the tech review stuff. So with that being said, is I got a special segment that we're gonna do, and I call it the lab. So let's go at it and get ready for the lab. All right, fam. This is I call the lab portion. And when I took the picture, I want to show this real quick. And I had the picture of when I went to this park and I saw this. It says, most people, time of this recording is around the fall and they're getting ready for Halloween and stuff like that. I thought it was a neat drawing. A person put their handprint and made into an image on this tree trunk when I took a picture. So what I decided to do, I said, let me try to be creative with this. So as I'm going to take this into Gemini and use Nano Banana and see what can I be creative with, and keep it very simple and see what it can do and what it can't do. So I want to share this image real quick, and what we're going to do is I'm going to go and prompt it and see what we can come out, maybe be different, be creative with this. So give me a moment, and we'll go ahead and dive in. I'll go ahead and share what we're going to do on that. So we're going to go ahead and do this real quick. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and bring up the other thing. There we go. All right, fam. So we go ahead and bring this in. Let's change the view real quick. And what I want to do is I want to try something real quick. So, all right. So what I want to do is first of all, I want to add in this photo. So I'm going to upload a photo real quick. And it's the tree sign. I took several of them that I did today, but I want to try this one out real quick and see how this goes. So we're going to put this here, let it upload. All right, we're doing everything live here. So we're doing live and see how this thing handle, you know, uploading the photo and all that amazing stuff. We're still uploading though. So why it is still uploading. Maybe I should not have on the maybe I should not have on the 48 megapixel, but you know, we got it. We'll make it happen, make it happen like it, make it happen. All right, family. So all right. So what I want to do is with that is I want to change the color of that print on the tree. So I'm gonna say create. I'm gonna call it face. I'm gonna change the blue face design. I'll say that on the tree to a bright, bright red. Okay, and change the background to look like the old hour on hour of the day. All right, so we're gonna try that real quick and see what comes up with. So we're gonna test that right now, and bam, and see what it comes up with. You know, while we doing that, fam. Again, let me know how you guys feeling. You know how Lakeisha put 8. I'm 8.5. Let me know how y'all guys are feeling, dude. You know, hit me up and hit the comments real quick. Let me know how y'all feeling. You know, this is amazing night while we trying something to see right now. It's also already tried jump. There you go. Already generated something right now. So what I did, if you saw the caption, say create an image. So I said change the blue face design on, and I misspelled tree, but I'm glad it understood what I'm talking about. It should have been typos from blue to bright red, right? Then I said change the background scenes from like the golden hour. So instead of like it's doing the day like the golden hour. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna click on it real quick and bam, there you go. And of course, you know, Gemini leave it a little singer and also like that. But let me know in the comments what you think. Think Gemini did was exactly what I asked for it to do. So you know what I'm saying? So you know, you saw the original and you saw the original, and the original was this. And then I asked it to make the updates and changes. And that's an amazing thing. We're using these general tools like Gemini, and also ChatGPT, and some other flavors of the large language models you can use. And you can actually, you know, go in and use your imagination, what you think, and actually talk about changing some colors and stuff. So I thought this was actually pretty cool. I have another one that I'm going to try to test with. So let me see. I can upload that one. Let's see what's going to upload file. You only get like so many you can do with how many credits you have. So I want to be very selective. So what I want to do is I did do in the sun path. So I'm gonna do this one because this one I thought was very interesting as I took the picture of this. So I'm gonna use this one and actually see what we can do, what we can generate with the prompt as well. So wait for the upload. So again, family, if you can, just hit the comments, let us know how you're doing, just say hello and everything. I just live and ever so often, you know, I'm trying to say I can make this a weekly thing to come on here and go ahead and do what I call it the lab as I be creative. And, you know, this is a place where creativity meet technology, and we're gonna use this technology functions to be able to do amazing things, and not be scared of it, but actually use it to see how it can benefit us. That's one of the reasons why I want to go live. So waiting for that one to finish load, and I'll go ahead and make it start the prompt right now. I don't think it's gonna fail on me. So what I want to do is a couple things here. So I want to say great. Since we in the fall season, this new year get y'all guys ready for Thanksgiving. I'm thinking this right here real quick and do a little change up. So we're gonna change the leaves to a bright red, and we'll stop right there. Then I'll say change the leaves on the ground to a hold on, keeping keeping I'll leave it there. I'll keep let me see what it does first. We're gonna do it that way, and we're gonna test this thing out and see how it works. Bam. Let's see. With that information, would it will do it. So, yeah, I'm interested to see how I do. Just from that base information right there, it got the folder right there, and we'll see how it works out real quick. Again, I appreciate everybody. There you go. There you go. All right. So I'm going back here real quick, and I'll go to the original photo. You see the original photo right here. This is the photo I took using the setup I had with the iPhone. Using the setup with the iPhone and everything like that to this picture. And then what we're gonna do is then I want to do a highlight with it. So bam, this is what Gemini. So what I told it to do is to change the leaves from green to red. Then I asked it to actually change the leaves on the ground from being change those to being yellow. So it get a little, you know, a little different variation. I think it did pretty good. Let me know how you think. Hit me in the chat in the comments. What your thought process about this when we go back to the first one again, and we go down to the first one. There you go. That's the original one. I love the green. It changes, turns to fall, and you see the leaves actually falling. So this is actually what is in the trail path right there, right? So, but I want to be a little bit different and be a little bit creative. So bam, get a little brightness, like you're walking the golden path. So I like what it generated there. So actually pretty cool. All right, family. So that's in the lab that we decided to do today and actually using generate AI. So what we're gonna do is hopefully next time I'm trying to find some more creativity using photos and some of the photography I have and trying to see if we can do a little bit more details. So I just want to take this opportunity to say thank you everybody for coming out and taking part of what I call my lab session, just testing some stuff. Like very simple too, right? Just did it using Gemini Nano Banana and going in and just say just change this and change that. I thought was very, very powerful. Just something very simple that you can actually do yourself if you have a subscription to Gemini. And there are 1,000 tools out there, but the platform itself, you can go to Gemini. You can actually also go to ChatGPT and do the same thing. And maybe we do some stuff with both in next upcoming episodes. So Lakeisha, we thank you. I am Lakeisha. We appreciate you. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back on regular screen. Booyah. And thank you. And I'll go ahead and I appreciate you. And thank you for the support. And oh, you say that's fire? Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So it's something that everybody can do. So I figure I'm going here and just show y'all guys how to do some things. So I appreciate you so much. And what I want to do, guys, is also a mention again. You can go if you want some of the equipment we were talking about earlier, just in the description, just below the like button. You can go ahead and check out the links. The field links will take you to the devices. You can take and look at it some more if you're interested in getting them. And if you want to know more information about me and some of the things I do, you can go to wisegonelive.com. You'll see the website that actually has information about me, my book, Entire Wear. Also on Wise Choice Media and all the information there. And there are links there and things to be able to get in contact with me as well. Also, family, also I have a podcast also with the amazing on here. I am Lakeisha as well. It's called Living Unchained Podcast. And I definitely you can go there. It happens every Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We at the time of this recording, we have a special guest, Coach Mike Patterson. He is a dementia specialist, Tai Chi practitioner, I believe. I'm saying it right. And this man is amazing, certified and stuff. And we're gonna be talking about aging matters. So I definitely want you guys to tune in at 5 o'clock. And you can go to the website liveunchainedpodcast.com and click on the link there, and also set your notifications for that, because that's the place where we talk about building freedoms and having people live a life. So I'm doing Wise Going Live to talk about some tech stuff, integrated stuff, be creative, using technology, and then we got the amazing podcasts that deal with your life and building your life in so many different ways. So I definitely want you guys to check it out. So I want to thank everybody who came in. Make sure you say hello in the chat. We'll definitely love to recognize you. And more information coming, more things you're doing. So I appreciate y'all guys on this episode of Wise Going Live. And we'll see you on the next live. All right, family. So you know what I'm gonna say, love is the action word. While you're taking the time to love yourself, make sure you show love to someone else. And we see you on the next live. All right, fam. So take care and peace.